Hello, hey everyone. Welcome back to LTX. I'm your host Ashish, and yeah, it took some time. So a lot of you were asking about how to use LTX Director. So here I am creating a video about LTX 2.3 Director version. So this node it was created by WhatDreamsCost. I mean, he created a very well node. And some of you wanted to know how you can use reference images also for like a reference to a video workflow within the LTX director. I searched for a bit and I found there is one more. There's a fork of this LTX director. This is called CGlide. The person is CGlide who created this node or updated the node of LTX director. Credit goes to WhatDreamsCost and CGlide for making this. What you need to do is first of all copy this. Just go here, as you can see, click on it, copy this, then go to your ComfyUI directory. Go here, CMD. It's a custom node directory basically. Your custom node directory. Hit git clone space and paste the whole thing and enter it. And as you can see, I've already created the node or installed the node. And after that, restart your ComfyUI and you will get this node. I'll put the workflow in the description also, but you can find it here also in your template. Look for what dream costs CS, which is the CS guide, and you can click CS2 or CS. You can choose whatever, like CS, go for CS2. Obviously, this is upgraded version. So yeah, and I've done some changes, not a lot of changes, but for using 1.1 transformer, not a dev version. If you already download these model using the LTX reference to edit workflow, then you don't have this. Use this workflow that I'm going to put it in the description, and it will be easy for you to just set it up. Let me quickly tell you what this whole workflow does actually. So this is a diffusion model. Basically, we are using LTX 2.3 22 distilled version 1.1 transformer, and then dual clip. Then there's this video and audio loader, VAE loader, and then he's using a power LoRa loader. There are a lot of LoRas here. As you can see, there's Lyken MSR V2 for basically reference to edit video. VBVR, which is for motion control, enhanced motion control, because this LoRa is trained on like thousands of clips with complex motions. So it will add that layer of better precision of your motions. Then there's an Omni NFT that by LTX itself, and it is also for enhancing your lip sync and motion. Then there's this LTX 2.3 crisp enhance. There's soft enhance. Then there's IC LoRa dual character, which is we already use that, right? If you remember, I don't I don't need this, so I'm going to remove this. But from these you can use any of that, right? And there's this performance. We basically this is if you have low VRAM, you can use Sage Attention for faster inference speed. And I'm not using it because sometimes feel like that it's ruining my video quality, so I don't use it that much because I can take a minute more, but I need better quality. So you can use it if you want. It's still here. This is a preview. Basically, if you want to see what you're generating, and if you don't like it, you can just cancel your generation and restart with new seed. So after that, this is the LTX Director CS. Like it's a very big panel. It's an enhanced version of LTX Director. As you can see, there's a lot of inputs here, a lot of outputs, and the windows here are also there's a lot of things. So let's go one by one. Model, clip, audio VAE, VAE for video. Reference images you can attach if you want to use another image. And as you can see, there is like only three inputs for reference images. So if you want one more, you can go here and attach one more, or maybe two, three if you want. There's start and end for duration. You don't need to use this. So if you're expert in ComfyUI, you can use these two. You know how to use it. Start and end and duration if you want to connect these inputs. And there's a global prompt. You can basically connect through a text node. Yeah, write your global prompt here and it will connect to it. Optional latent, connect a latent to override the auto-generated one. Here there are some other options like presets. It's easy for your convenience basically. If you want to just test the whole video out, you can create a small video and then upscale it or start a new video with full HD with the same seed, right? And then there's this custom, I mean, you can lock the aspect ratio, that is good too. There's frame rate 24 FPS and there's some presets of it, and if you want to change manually you can do that also. Then there's this duration, how many seconds you need to generate your video. 6 seconds, 7 seconds, right? So yeah, it automatically changes the timeline. Then there's this timing reference. You want seconds of frames. If you click on frames, everything will change into frames. Start and end, same like this. Like you want your video to start like 4 second, start from 4 second. If you have images or videos that is not fitting perfectly, you can use these to crop, pad, or stitch. Reference strength. After that, you can see there is like add images, add audio, add video, add IC video, and delete. There's this options. Basically, you can add things in your timeline. Like if I click on add image and click on image, then you can see there's this image. I can drag and how many length, like what length I want for this image to use as a video. I can drag it around the timeline. Also, you can click on it and guide image or paste image. You have options basically. And there's this add IC video, which is here if you want to edit or do something with it. You can put text also here. If I prompt relay, you can use text to video, as you can see here. You can write text. You can change the duration of the text to video. If you want to add audio, you can add audio too. As you can see, there's this whole audio timeline, right? If you want to use custom audio. I'm just explaining the layout here, first of all, right? So then there's this IC LoRa video. Then you have this timeline. You can play, like very simple, right? You can refresh it also. The guide strength for this is zoom level basically, not guide strength. You can just zoom out, zoom in, zoom out, zoom in. You can use your uh, control and scroll up, scroll down for zoom in and out in your timeline. This is a drop down menu. As you can see, ghost. I don't know whether you can see or not. Ghost mode, Lyken MSR, and off. If you off this button, then it is using text to video, image to video. That is what you're doing. Like you can use prompt relay also, right? And if you're using ghost mask mode, you need to on MSR basically. This one, just on your LoRa, MSR LoRa, and you can use ghost mask and the Lyken MSR. This will used for reference to video only, right? Otherwise, if you're not using reference to video, then off this and off this too. All right, remember this. Then there's this retake mode. There's only one difference between ghost mask mode and like an MSR, which is ghost mask mode. It relies more on text prompts rather than just images, and like an MSR is based on images only. You can use like an MSR and use a sheet and create and just write a prompt without explaining what the character is. But with ghost mask mode, you are also giving description of the character. So yeah, and with ghost mask mode, you have to use zero 0.8 for guide strength. Use 0.8, and for like an MSR, go with 1. All right, retake mode. This is for editing your videos, right? Just add your video, edit this. Make sure you have this edit anything LoRa, IC LoRa from LTX 2.3. I'll talk about this later. So this is for retake mode. Click on it and you will get back to the timeline. There's this magnet which is for basically snapping. These are to set your start frame and your last frame, end frame basically. This is for selection, marking selections. If you want some help in documentation and settings you let me show you what settings have. If you want to save timeline as, load timeline, show wizard. If you want to save basically some timelines, and if you want to work it after some time, so you can do that also. Prompt relay, it is a very useful. Search for prompt relay, what prompt relay is, and you will find. To turn on this if you want to use this option, and off if you don't want to use it. If you're using it, make sure that you're not using MSR. You don't have to change these. Image compression divisible by, this is like by default ComfyUI uses, or these models trained on this workspace folder, basically where these videos are downloaded, or every your timeline and everything. There's one thing, there is like provider for creating automatic prompts for your character sheets or reference sheets that you're going to use for reference to video. There are options like Ollama, LM Studio, custom OpenAI. If you have OpenAI key, you can use that also. If you don't want to use it, you can use it manually. You can write the prompts manually also. So just off this. So let me give an example. Like this is a character sheet, right? So if you want to use this character sheet, there's like, I wrote the whole character prompt here. This is important when you're using it for reference to video workflow or with MSR. So this is a reanalyze button. When you click on it, it will basically use Ollama to create your prompts. And if you don't have Ollama, just download it. Just go to Ollama, download Ollama from here for Windows, and that is it. Because he fixed the model, like you have to use this Quen 3.52 billion. It is just 2 GB model, which is a very lightweight model for creating these prompts. Just run this command, copy this, go to terminal, and in your terminal, paste this command and just click on it, and it will automatically download your model, and you can use it. After downloading this model, just restart your ComfyUI, and when you click on reanalyze, it will work automatically. So you can place your references here, and you can analyze, and it will create your prompt. So rest of the workflow is going to be very default, like you don't have to change anything here. Let me tell you that, like, you need to download this edit anything global LoRa to edit your videos basically. Other than that, there's this LTX negative node, which basically adds negative conditioning to your video generation. So what happens when you use one CFG scale, model ignores your negative prompts. So if you want to use the negative prompts, you need to use this LTX2 NAG comfy node. So if you want to use it, just stay true. If not, just click on false and make it false. All right, and that's it. I'm using CFG1, 8 steps, simple, Euler, exactly. Everything is same. You don't have to worry about anything else. So this is the workflow. Now let's see how we can use it for different use cases. So let's start with text to video. How we can create, obviously, text to video generations using this workflow. It's a basic one. I'm using 4 seconds only, half SD, 1280 by 704, 24 FPS, and I'm using Lyken VBVR because I want some good motions, because this prompt is a bit detailed, like when it comes to camera movements and everything. So the prompt is about a person is just going to his bed and trying to sleep, right? He's very tired. That's the only prompt, but detailed. So I'm using Lyken VBVR for motions, and for detailing, I'm using IC LoRa detailer. Global prompt, a single prompt, I told you. Now let's see the output. And this is the final video. Let's see now how we can create image to video using the same workflow. For image to video, just use any image. Just put it here, from here to here. If you want to use a prompt relay, you can just add a text here, text node, by switching on the prompt relay, and that's it. So this will give you, the prompt relay gives you a segment by segment generation. So this guy, what we want, there is no structure in it, but create a structure. Write your action, what action in this video, the audio, basically what kind of audio you're looking for. The background is white background, but are there in shadows and what. So and also character, just writing the character detail like what you see here. It will give you better results because you're structuring your prompt, right? But I'm just showing you, so that's why I'm giving you this prompt. Just I'm writing this prompt. So let's see what kind of result we get from this. I am giving 0.85 to this IC LoRa. Omni FT on the other hand, I can use this. Let's run with these three LoRas only. It's done, and this is the video. All right. Let's see now how we can create a multiple prompts based video where we can create shorts using prompt relay. So we're going to use the prompt relay here. I'm going to on this, and that's it. Now, as you can see, we have text option here. When I close this, when I off this, there is no text option because the global prompt is the only prompt we can get. But when I click on prompt relay and on this feature, we get segment prompts. Segment prompts is like short by short. We can create multiple shots like 1, 2, 3, right? So that's how we can create a multiple shots prompt relay. I go with 3 to 4 maximum, 3 to 4 shots, not more than that because I don't think it can handle more than that. Let's go with 5 seconds. Okay, in this one we can create 5 seconds. Let's create this one. So this is the output. This is the preview. I like the preview. And this is the video. He gets inside, drop his bag, he sits, and then gets down and sleep. So this is prompt relay. Basically, you can control the seconds of your generation, not a single prompt. You can split the whole prompt into segments and you can create the whole video, right? You know prompt relay. We already talked about this, I guess. So yeah, this is the prompt relay, and let's get to the next one. So basically, if you want to create a video where you have an image only or a video, make sure to turn off the Lyken MSR or ghost mask mode off, and in settings the prompt relay is on, and I have put one image here. It's 4-second video. I'm not going over it. And 2 seconds I put an image at the last, and as you can see there's two people are here, like 3D Pixar scene. I put a text prompt here. Just I clicked on it, and text encode, text prompt, and I put the prompt here. As you can see, the person is in the last frame. I put the prompt. He stops in front of her. He says, "Hi, am I late?" in hesitation. Now this is the last frame. I don't have a first frame, so I am creating that video frame using this text prompt. So global prompt is same. Pixar 3D quality, natural movement, detailed, nights, warm street lighting, accurate lip sync. That is the whole global prompt, and nothing else. That's it. If you have audio, you can put it here. If you have a custom audio, otherwise it's fine. For this, I'm using LTX 2.3 Lyken VPVR, which is for better movement and motions. Omni NFT for enhancement, and crisp enhance for better quality. So this is basically the LoRa stack I'm using for this, and that's it. When I click on run, I get this. This is the preview. When I'm fine with the preview, this is like I'm fine with this preview. And this is the video.
Hi, am I late? Hi, am I late?
So I don't like the LTX 2.3 how it creates music, background music in the background. It's my fault also because I have not written any prompt for audio. So that's my fault. But again, it's better to not create any music in the background because I will put the music later. So this is prompt relay. Let's see how we can create video with 3 images and some prompts also. Like what if I have like first frame, mid frame, and last frame also. I can use these images anywhere I want. Like if I want to control the exact frames, I can do that with prompt relay. So for that, you need to on your prompt relay. Make sure ghost mask mode and Lyken is off. Then you have to, I'm using Omni NFT and Crisp LoRa 0.65 and 8. And yeah, that's it. For I'm using sampler Euler and linear quadratic for sigmas, 8 steps, and that's it. 4 steps and zero point 0.4 denoise for second pass. Now let's see how to place all these images and prompts. For prompts, I basically created a text, then an image, I pasted an image, and then one text, image, text, and image. So there are 3 images. Okay, we can use multiple images using prompt relay. So the first image is, as you can see, it's 1 second only. The guy in green sweater with specs looking around and start working on his laptop. Basically, I have to give some context about the character so the model knows how to use that character in the video. Right. The global prompt is, as you can see, it's I logged the global prompt: high quality, accurate lip sync, highly detailed, 4K, natural motion, consistent scene. So you can use more better keywords if you have. And yeah, then second, I'm using image for another second, and he types something in the laptop. He looks busy. Then the guy picks up the cup of coffee from the table and take a sip. That's the third text prompt for 2 seconds. Then 1 second, he says that's hot and takes another sip. See how I am basically writing the prompt before it happens in the next frame. So as you can see, he's taking a sip, but I already said that he's taking a sip because the prompt should go from here to here, right? There should be a connection. So I'm writing it before. So it lands here and then starts, and the video generates from here to another one, next one, right? And then a girl comes wearing casual clothes and yellow sweater to his table from side, and the guy puts his cup on the table, and this is the scene. And then he shifts slowly and wave hi to her and say hi, and this is it. That's the whole scene. And 1280 by 704, 24 fps, and that's it. Let's see how what we get when I click on run. So the video is done, and see the output.
That's what? That's that's what? Hi.
Okay, perfect, right? He also says, he even says the dialogue perfectly here. That's hot. I mean, this is good. The only problem I see is when he says hi,
Hi.
he goes up to her face and says hi. That's weird, but it's fine. You get the idea, right? So this is how you can create videos using multiple images and multiple prompts too, using prompt relay. Make sure you turn on the prompt relay. Okay, let's jump into the next one. Let's see how we can use start frame and end frame using this workflow. So I'm going to cross all of these MSR based video, and I'm going to turn off the MSR and use the Lyken BBVR and crisp enhance, and I'm going to on this also IC LoRa. I'm going to use this image and about this image. Okay, let's create 5 second. So I'm using 1 second only for the frame, just off all of this. And yeah, this is obviously a start frame. Making this as an end frame, just click on this one, this bracket here. So when you click on it, it will select this as a last frame. All right. So the global prompt is, okay, let's see what kind of video we get. Hey, it is done. Pretty good, right? So this is how you can create first frame, last frame. So what if we have a reference video and we want some shots in before or after, and we cannot create the same shots because obviously there is no extender. We cannot extend the shot further, but with prompt relay we can do that. So as you can see, let me show you the video first. So this is the video.
You know, you can now create multiple shot of your existing videos.
All right, that's the shot only. So what I did is I created a 1 second shot where the girl in yellow dress sneezes loudly and then starts talking. Okay, that's the first second. So you need to describe her, obviously the girl in yellow dress, so the model knows you're talking about this character, right? And after I also created 1 second shot of her, like after the cycle passes, like you've seen the cycle passes, right? In last second, after the cycle passes by her, she screams at the cycle guy and says, "Are you serious right now?" Her body language shows that anger. So that is the prompt. And the global prompt is accurate lip sync, highly detailed, 4K natural. So the video is itself is not that high quality, but you get the idea, right? So this is I generated with Gemini, and let's see what we get. Okay, and it's done, and this is the video.
You know, you can now create multiple shot of your existing videos. Are you serious right now?
See, everything is one single video.
Your existing videos.
The guy behind the guy behind is also walking in the same way. It's not like a jerk or something. So you can use this and create some part before the video starts, and you can use it using prompt relay in this LTX director workflow. All right, let's go to the next one. Let's see how we can create reference to video using this workflow. I already talked about this whole buttons and everything that is here in the starting phase, where I'm explaining the whole workflow, how it's working and what goes where. Now I'm just going to jump into the main things. If you want to create reference to video, what you need to do is turn on the LTX 2.3 Lyken MSR. I'm using 0.9. You can use 1 also, 1.12 if you want. And I'm using Omni NFT, RL LoRa, 0.65 is the strength. I'm not using any other LoRa other than this. And I'm using 24 FPS, half SD, 1280 by 704. I'm not using 50, but it's recommended. You can use that also. I'm using 6 seconds of duration, and this is test to fit. Maintain aspect ratio. You can use whatever. And here, this is important. Here, you need to use the Lyken MSR, not the ghost mask mode and off. You need to use Lyken MSR. Make sure the prompt relay is off, and that's it. So we need to first upload the reference images. I have some. So this is first guy, this is the girl, and we have one background. So let me show you the reference image. So this is the person, this is another person, character, and this is the background. All these images are created by character sheet workflow that I have. You can download it from the Buy Me Coffee page. As you can see, there is a reanalyze button here. As I already told you, it uses Ollama and this model, Quen 3.5 2 billion parameter model, to write these prompts. But I don't need that, so I just wrote a very simple prompt describing the person. Same with this girl and the background. Simple, right? Now, global prompt, you need to write your prompt here, but this is one of my workflow. So if I'm using this, it's just a plain detailed prompt telling the model what is going on in the scene, what action, lighting, and everything, right? But not in this case. You need to refer the character sheet. Like when I write at the rate, you can see there is reference 1, reference 2, reference 3. These are all the references. You need to refer these reference when you're creating the prompt. Like reference 1 is talking to reference 2 in reference 3 cafe, right? Like this. So I already made a prompt. This is a prompt. It's a very basic prompt. Like reference 1 comes to the table where she is sitting, and then in this cafe he says something like, "Hi, how are you?" And that's it. We are going 6 seconds. Let me just run the whole thing. So it is done. Let me show you the generated video. I don't know what this is. I think this needs to be cropped. It's 241 frames, and I'm just creating 6 seconds. So 6 into 24 is 144, but it's creating 200 something frames, and this is weird. Let's recreate this, and I'm going to use this time IC LoRa detailer and Lyken MSR VR with 1 strength. Let's see what we get. So it's done, and the video is good, but the last some seconds, this artifacts are still here, and this is going to be cropped. I think you need to crop these. The video is good.
Hi, how are you?
I'm happy with my own workflow, but I will look into it. Like, why is this giving me these extra frames when I didn't ask them to create? Why is this? I'll look into it and I'll update you on this. So there is one more option here, like an MSR and ghost mask mode. This is implemented by the person, I think CGlide. He implemented this option. It uses text prompt majorly, not image as an anchor. Like an MSR works on image references majorly. So let's use ghost mask mode, and we're going to use it with prompt relay because we're going to need segments. So if you're using ghost mask mode, you can use more images as references. Like if I want to use this one for 2 seconds, let's delete this one, and I'm going to add something else like this rose maybe. Give reference 2, reference 3, reference 3, reference 2 smile. This is like, I don't know, like, okay, I mean, whatever this is, it's good. I'm going to change the global prompt. I will just say high quality. Let's add cinematic too. It's a 6-second shot, and I'm using this red rose too. Let's see what happens. So this reference images or this only works with ghost mask mode. Okay, remember that. And this is the generated video.
Hi, how are you?
Ignore this last 2-3 seconds. I mean, this is, I don't know why is this happening. I have no idea, right? I tried to look for the problem, but I have no idea why is this happening. The video is good. I mean, you can trim the last part out. As you can see, the background is being used, and the flower is also there, the person and this girl is also there. So everything is happening, and prompt relay is also working with MSR with your reference images. This is how you can use reference to video, use with MSR or ghost mask mode. Yeah, that's it. Let's see another use case of this workflow. Let's see how we can edit the video in this workflow. You need to have this LoRa LTX edit anything. I will share the link in the description. You can download it from there and put it in the LoRa folder. After you do that, what you need to do is just add any video here, right? So this is the video. Okay, we're going to edit the color of the car, right? Nothing else. So I'm going to put the video here. So as you can see, it's only 5 seconds. So I'm going to change the duration to 5 seconds. Okay, let's crop this a bit. All right, this is IC LoRa. As you can see, audio on. If you want the same audio, if you want to change the audio, you can just click on it and you can add another audio if you want something else over this. So no audio for now. So I'm going to write change the color of the car, sports car, from blue to yellow, mustard yellow, and that's it. The edit anything LoRa is working here, and I'm going to off these so LTX can work independently with the edit anything LoRa, and just press. So it's done. Let's see. See, this was the blue car, and this is the yellow. Same girl, everything is same. The car is changed from blue to yellow. I could have said the hood should be black, but it changed the whole thing. But you can do that, right? Just write the prompt and that's it. So this is how you can change or edit your videos, IC LoRa, using IC LoRa. So what if I don't want to change the whole video, just want to change a portion of it? Let's see how we can do that. So first we need to change this timeline to a retake mode. This is where you have to click on retake mode, and you will see another timeline, which is only video only, right? I'm going to drag and drop the video, which is this. I'm not using any audio because I don't want to hear that nonsense. So 5-second video, same video. Okay. I want some portion to be changed. For instance, I want last 2 seconds, like after 3 seconds, I want this girl to snap, and then the car is going to change into yellow or red color, and she will get inside the car. I don't think the last frame will be changed. I think it's going to be the same because retake mode only applies in the center frames of it. Like I need to change like only 4.5 second of it. So the girl in black attire snaps her finger, the car color changes from blue to red, and then she shows a thumbs up to the camera and smiles. I think that's good because after this she can come back to the original pose. All right, let's see. So it changes to red and then blue. She gives a hands up, thumbs up, and that's it. Right. So you can edit videos, obviously. Use a very high quality video so you can retain most of it. And I'm still seeing how I can use this and create different use cases using the same workflow like this workflow. And if I get some other use cases, I will upload it later. These are the things that you can use this workflow for. Create videos and let me know in the comments if you have any questions, and I will put this workflow and LoRAs in the description. Download it from there, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay curious. Bye bye.